Hi, I'm Michelle, and welcome to 30 Minutes with Him, a safe space for real conversations with men. No fluff, no performance, just real, honest conversations. For 30 minutes, I sit down with men from all walks of life to talk about purpose, growth, and the things they normally don't get to say out loud. So, if you are someone that's feeling lost and need to tap into a safe space, or if you are someone who just really needs to understand the men in your life, this is the conversation. This is the podcast. Let's get into it. Welcome to 30 Minutes with Him. I'm super excited. This is episode number 2, and I'm ecstatic because of the person we have on the couch today. So I want to introduce Mr. Frenchy Rose. So I'm not going to give like a full spill of who you are. You're going to do that. I want the people to get to know who you are. So let's go.
I'm Mr. Frenchy Rose, serial entrepreneur, man of many hats, man of many talents.
Sir, I said get to know you.
Oh, I just told them who I
Those are titles, bro.
Titles?
Those are titles.
Well, listen, you got to be more specific.
That was very specific. I said get to know you.
Oh, well, me. Frenchy Rose, very, damn, you got me speaking in third person right there. very, damn, you really got me on the spot right now.
Yes.
Because I try, you know how people try to tell you to be humble and all that. So I'm not humble, but I'll be trying to gloat. But I'm a hardworking individual.
Okay.
Hardworking individual. Focused. Family oriented.
Okay.
Goal driven. Yeah, that's me.
All right. So let's say there's a room full of people, but you're not in that room. How would people describe you?
Oh, they describe me a whole bunch of ways. But all good ways though.
What do you think they would say though?
Man, listen, like just by example of stuff before, like people are talking good about like what's going on with Networking Mondays. I wasn't in the room.
Shout out.
And I walk into the room and here they go, hey, this the guy I was just telling you about. You know what I'm saying? That happened last night.
Nice.
You know what I mean? At the Lowe's Hotel. Shout out to them. So yeah, man. It's good things.
Okay.
Because I hear them. And if it's bad things, it's still good things.
You still hear it.
Still here. You know what I mean? My name's still in that room. Whether I'm there or not.
So what's something about you most people get wrong?
I'm arrogant.
Are you arrogant?
No, I'm confident.
Okay. Talk a little bit about that.
No, it's just I'm very confident in any and everything I do. I think people see that. You know what I mean? Because that's all I display on my Instagram. You know what I mean? I don't come on and talk too much on my Instagram. I like to show, and people see that I do a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? If I'm saying I'm going to do something, I put my all into it, and I get it done. You know what I mean? So
yeah, because it took a lot to get you from behind the camera to just sit in the seat right here.
Yo,
Because you be on the other side.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You are the interviewer.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. You know, and speaking of that, man, shout out to you starting this. You know what I mean? Because now you are the interviewer.
I know.
You know what I mean? And you know what's crazy? All the conversations you have regularly, you always interviewing us. And that's a normal thing if you really think about it. But now you just put it on the camera for everybody else to see. And that's beautiful.
But we here to talk about you.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yes.
Okay.
But I thank you, though. That's so sweet.
That's love.
So when do you feel like you became a man, if ever?
I became a man when I had my first child.
Okay.
Yeah. Before then, I was outside. And not the outside we talk about now. I was outside hustling on the streets, trying to make $1. You know what I'm saying? Selling drugs, if you want to know exactly what I was doing. But when she came into my life, you know, I knew that I couldn't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just cut it cold turkey. You know what I'm saying? I just had to give it up because I knew that, you know what I mean, I had to be there for her. You know what I mean? It's not about myself no more. It's about another individual that I brought into this world that didn't ask to be here. So, you know, why don't you be here for that individual? So, you know, hung that coat up.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? And became a man. Like, you know
So,
what I mean?
what about manhood do you think is not talked about enough?
I'm trying to get the word. I know what it is, but I'm trying to get the right word to say, and it's a lack of too. The word that's coming right now is gratitude, but I know there's another word for it. But lack of, because you know, us men, we be out there, we be going hard, man. But sometimes we don't get the pat on our back that we want. You know what I mean? Or the pat that we deserve. You know what I'm saying? We gonna pat our own self. You know,
Right.
we of course we are our own hype men. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, you know, we be wanting some pats on our back. You know what I'm saying? Some good words of encouragement to push us forward. You know what I'm saying? So.
So you think that, like you said, that's a lack for men?
Yeah, that's a lack for men.
Just to push them up and put them on a pedestal?
Facts. And that lack is coming from, it won't be from a man. It might be from a woman from a man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? But lack of, we just need to push the men. Because nobody don't care about us too much.
I wouldn't
You
say
do,
that.
you do. This is different. This is why this is here.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. But, you know, in society, you know what I'm saying, in the hood, you know what I mean? They don't worry about the man.
So
too
what do
much.
you think how do you think, what does that change, what does that look like to change that?
See, yo, give us some kind words. It don't even have to be materialistic, because I'm not even a materialistic person, yo. Just some kind words. Like, thank you very much. I see you doing some stuff. I appreciate what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Some good words. That's all. You know what I mean? A card to be nice. You know what I mean? It's a
Flowers.
gesture. I'll take a flowers too. You know what I mean? Hey, because it's the thought that counts. Just like
Yes.
ladies. Ladies always be like, oh, it's the thought that counts. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. It's the same like us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can take some of them kind words. You know what I'm
So,
saying?
you know, because it's a really old cliche that men are so strong, they don't need those things because they have everything going on. And you just pretty much state, like, nah, we need that too.
Yo, listen, we are strong until one day you in the corner in the dark crying. And every man went through that. I don't care who you are. If you a strong man, you was in the corner one day dark crying one time. And if you ain't do it yet, you going to do it one day.
Wow.
I'm telling you, every man goes through it.
Yeah.
Every man.
So men do cry.
Men do cry. I
Okay.
cried before.
Well, you act like it was one time.
Yeah.
That was
After that, yeah.
So you
No.
don't cry.
Other than funerals, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Lost a loved one, of course. You know, I got to shed some tears. Rest in peace to my mother. Rest in peace to my father. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to my oldest sister, my 3 angels up there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
This episode of 30 Minutes with Him was sponsored by The Blue Money Book, written by Anthony Harvey. You can purchase your copy on Amazon, or you can visit Mr. Harvey in person at Platinum Farms 215, or you can just stop by Canvas and pick up your copy.
We cry sometimes.
You cry sometimes.
Sometimes.
I love it. So what drives you on those days that you don't feel motivated?
My kids. Just today I was going through it. I was talking to my boy, Aunt Mac. Shout out to Aunt Mac. And,
Platinum Farms 215.
shout out to them. Keep me boy healthy. See me looking real nice. But yeah, just this morning, man. I was in there. I ain't gonna front. I was bitching. I was bitching this morning. Yo, listen, this is not lies. This is truth.
No,
you know what I'm saying? I was bitching this
absolutely.
morning. He had to snap me out of it. Like, yo, come on, man. We ain't doing that, bro. Like, stay a course ahead. Stay focused. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. This is just some stuff you're going through for right now. But don't worry. Once you get over that bridge, it's going to be all right. And I had to snap out of it. I had to snap out of it. He snapped me right back out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that we said, them kind words. His was a little harsh, but you know what I mean? It got me out of it, what I needed to do, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Feel me? So, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. And that's good. That's those accountability partners that we all need. We really do. Not the yes men, those who really
not
have
at
our
all.
backs.
Not at all.
And really will pull us out of those fires.
That's a
you know,
fact.
the emotional fires.
That's a fact.
So when you ever felt stuck doing what was expected instead of what you wanted, how did you come up out of that?
Prayer. Take a time, say a prayer, get my thoughts together, then here come God giving me something so I can get out of that fire.
So do you feel like you have to stand still and let the storm pass, or do you fight the storm?
No, we gotta fight through the storm. Because God don't help those who don't help themselves. So I'm just sitting there through the storm. He ain't coming to help me. He gonna watch to see what I'm gonna do. And then you're like, okay, I see him trying a little bit. All right, let me stop the storm just a little bit. All right, cool, he good. You know what I'm saying? you gotta do something.
Your metaphors.
You gotta
Metaphors.
You gotta do something.
Yeah.
You gotta do something.
So,
you gotta help yourself.
So what season would you say you are in now?
Right now, I'm in them troubled waters. I'm in them waters right now.
What does that mean?
Nah. Listen, like I'm in like how you call that, a reincarnation, as you could say, like a rebirth. You know what I mean? It's because soon in a couple months I'm gonna be another age, be in another age class, another age bracket. You know what I'm saying?
You mean old? That's what you mean?
Yeah, I'm getting older. Thank God I'm still here, still alive. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm in that season right now to where some stuff that, you know, people have seen Frenchy Rose doing and entertaining. They might not see that no more. You know what I mean? I'm about to be grown man on another level. You know what I'm saying? So.
This episode of 30 Minutes with Him was sponsored by Canvas Garden, who highlights Black-owned businesses and supports the cultural arts.
Why wait till then, which is around May? Let's start now. You know what I mean? As you can see, I cut the beard off.
I saw. I was like, what's going on?
You know what I mean? Because, when usually when women go through change, I cut your hair off. So I don't got no hair on my head. So I just said, let me just shave the next hair that I got.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, some change. So, level up.
So sticking to that, keeping on this topic, like what does success look for you now that you didn't see like 5 years ago?
Success for me now that didn't look 5 years ago.
Or compared to 5 years ago.
Compared to 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Me buying my time back. Me buying my time back.
What does that mean?
So what that mean is I could still come outside, make enough money for my quota for that day, and still have time to do whatever I want.
All right, you have to give me, I ain't a man. So this is for people to understand, for us women, and
all right,
to know, those deep things about the men in their lives.
All right, so back into it. So back into the entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Okay, so cool. A couple years ago, 5 years, which is 2020, I was a worker. I was working 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? I was working at CSL Plasma, to be exact.
Okay.
I used to extract. I used to be the person that was processing the plasma, put them in the freezer, load them up in the truck so they could get processed in the big plants and all that.
Okay.
So around that time, that's around COVID, around that time too. So I was an essential employee. So I was still being able to make money, take care of myself. But I was around that time, I really did not want to continue working for someone because I was seeing myself waking up 5 o'clock in the morning to be there at 6:30 in the morning until let's say 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Then have to take care of kids after that, and then a little bit of time you have left at the end, right before you got to go to bed, just to wake up the next day to do it all over again. But now, since I started 5S Cars, which is a car rental company that I have, I started that I got that on paper around 2020, but we really started in 2023.
Okay.
Now let's say I could stay home, someone's renting a car. Let's say, example, one of my cars are like $80 a day. So let's say I have 2 of those cars, and both of those cars I rented, I made $160 for that day. You know what I'm saying? Some people that's making $10, $12 an hour doesn't even get that. Or if they do get that, they're not getting it instantly that day, because once they pay me that day, I can instant transfer that money that day. So I have that money physically that day. So after I got $160 and I just took the payments at 10 a.m., you know what I'm saying? 10 a.m. I wake up because business opens at 9. Yeah. You have an hour to make your payment. So you got that between 9 and 10 window. So at 10 a.m., I done made my money already.
So basically, okay, let me ask you this. Is entrepreneurship or business ownership easy?
No.
Would you recommend it to everybody?
No.
Why?
You got to be you got to be strong-minded. That's number one. And you got to be like, I don't want to say it, but you got to be cold-hearted. And when I say cold-hearted, not the bad cold-hearted, meaning you can't have no emotions when it comes to business. That's why I love business. Whether you don't like me, if I don't like you, if we could do business together, that's all that matters.
Okay.
And that's a lot of people. For instance, you have all the American companies that just went electric, right? Like Chevrolet, you got Rivian and all these other companies, but you got Tesla. Tesla's the number one. They don't like each other. But do you know they had to come to agreement so everybody to have the same charger? So even if you don't have a Tesla, you could go to the Tesla and use the charger port, and you don't own one. That's just one little example I'm giving you. Two companies that don't like each other, but they had to come to agreement because, hey, we're going in electric. Tesla's the number one provider. They already have all the pumps everywhere already. Why create another ecosystem when they already had one? So if you can't beat them, join them. That's what they did.
So, again, it's not easy.
It's not easy.
And you have to have the muscle and the strength to get through it.
Yes, ma'am. And you gotta have the mental capacity.
Hard.
You gotta have the mental capacity.
Yes.
It will break you down. It'll have you in that corner crying, right? It had you in that corner. It had you in that corner. It had you in that corner.
Yes.
And then it had you in that corner.
I'm always in the corner.
Nah, don't always be.
No, I'm
go
only
in the
playing.
corner one time and then get right back up.
Yes, but
Yeah.
sometimes you just need to, like our last podcast person said, sometimes you got to isolate, though,
No, but that is the isolation.
Yeah,
But listen, crying is not being emotionally or being a punk or nothing. Like, it's a release.
That's fine, yeah.
It's a release. That's what it is. You're releasing it because if you holding it up, building it up, it's not good for your body. You know what I'm saying? That's how people get boils and all that stuff growing on. Like, how you get that? Because that's serious.
No, you're right.
That's serious because when your body reacts to your emotions, and people wonder, why am I sick? Why am I this? Because you evil. Some people be evil, and you be wondering why you sick. It's an emotional thing, and people don't know that energy is real. The energy you give out is the energy you're gonna get back, and the same energy you give out, you're giving it to your own body. I mean, your body's a temple.
Yeah, that is true.
You know
I have to
saying?
agree with that.
So
now I'm gonna hit you with, and I didn't want to do this to you, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
What is the hardest emotion for you to express and why?
The hardest emotion to express and why? Fear.
Why?
Because you show fear, people will eat you up. Can't be scared out here. Even if you scared. You can't let them see you sweat.
So what do you do not to show fear?
Yo, I get in my mind. I'm telling you, it's all mental. It's really mental. Yo, listen, people that's in tune with themselves, we call them the 1%ers. You know what I'm saying? You're a 1%er too. You know what I'm saying? The 1%er that's in tune with themselves, that know who they are and all that, bro, listen, you channel your inner self and you get out of there. You dig what I'm saying? Like, I'll give you an example. When we just started this podcast, I was nervous as hell. Nobody not going to know that. I just told you that. See that? That's me telling you about my fear. But after she start asking the questions, you see I'm flowing up here. I'm flowing.
And I'm so proud of you.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all will never know that. Frenchie does get nervous. That's what I be afraid. Nervousness. If that's a thing, there you go. See? Because you'll never know that I'm nervous. You'll never know. But I'll tell you after, like, yo, I was nervous up there. What? I couldn't tell. Yup. My heart was pounding. But you'll never see me sweat, though.
No, I don't. So what moment forced you to grow up faster than you wanted?
Yo, me becoming a father. I became a father at 25 years old.
That's not.
Man, listen, hey, everybody had plans, man. They had plans, you know what I'm saying?
So that wasn't in your plans?
Not at that age.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was trying to be at 30. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
Feel
what
me?
failure changed you the most?
What failure changed me the most? What failure changed me the most? Yo, I never thought of that. You got me thinking about stuff I never thought before.
That's the point.
What failure? The most. Oh, okay. It's not too recent, but it's a little recent. So after I started 5S Cars, I got into trucking. So I got my trucking. When you get trucks, when you're trying to do business with other vendors, you have something you have to acquire called a DOT, which is a Department of Transportation number. So I got that. So the next one I was supposed to get for me to do outside of tri-state area is motor carrier. It's called MC number. So I paid everything, got my insurance, everything. They were not approving me to become the MC operator. I'm like, yo, why? I did everything I needed to do. I got my DOT. The truck is up. The truck's inspected. The truck's registered, insured. Everything. Why are they not giving? I'm keep going back to the office every week. I'm calling them at the motor carrier office. They not figuring out. They not figuring out. Yo, something told us, yo, let's just go through the original application. Why was it? Because where the car lot is located, it's connected with an apartment building that has apartments. So the apartment number, there was no apartment number.
This episode of 30 Minutes with Him was sponsored by Networking Mondays, where you can catch us every other Monday here at Canvas for Networking Mondays. Actually, you can catch me on January 19th at Networking Mondays, talking about venue dreams to reality. See you soon.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that kept, because that was stopping me from doing more work that I could have been doing over the road outside of the tri-state area. So I thought that, that was a big brick wall. But something told me, I got on that lady nerves so much, and I was so determined because I did all this work and I'm not going to stay back. And then finally I got it.
And that segues to this question. So basically, I'm hearing you never taken any shortcuts.
Nah.
And why is that?
Because you don't get nowhere with no shortcuts. You don't get nowhere with no shortcuts. And then if you try to do a shortcut, it's going to lead you to a U-turn. It's like, how you take a shortcut and you thought it was a cool way. When you get there, it's like a whole barrier that says private property, U-turn, do not cross. You be mad. You know what I'm saying? Then it's not even enough space to bust a U-turn. Now you got to back up the whole way back. Mad at yourself when the GPS told you, make a left right there on Eaglewood Street. You said, no, I see this little road right here, but no, the GPS is telling you. That's what it's a guidance. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know what our guidance is?
What's that?
Our gut.
That is true. That is your compass. It really, really is.
And people don't want to listen to it because, you know what I'm saying, thinking there's something wrong with your stomach.
Yes.
Like you got gas or something. No. It's telling you, don't do it.
So, and speaking of that, so if there's a man listening and will be watching this right now and they feel lost and they don't feel like they have no direction, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to speak to the higher power. It don't matter what religion you are. It don't matter what you call the higher power. But take some time and speak to the higher power. Because when you lost and you can't find a person, you got to find something that's above a person. And the only thing is the Almighty Creator. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So tap in with Him. And He's going to show you what to do. I'm telling you, I could sit here all day and show you and tell you stories how I was stuck. When I took a time and had a conversation, and I found my way out. You know what I mean? So you got to stay grounded. Still got to stay grounded. That's just me personally. And if you lost, stay grounded. Stay grounded.
So, some people may not even know how to do that, though. They may not even know or have a direction on how to go to God.
Okay, so this is what you do. You seek someone that has a relationship with God. And I'm going to tell you, so everybody has a friend. But sometimes we have these friends, but we don't know what they really get into. So that's why I started Networking Mondays, like networking. So networking is like, everybody just thinks it's just a business term, but it's a social term.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to be in business to network.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You could just network because you're a person that wants to find out what someone else is trying to do or what someone is doing. So you know, go to a church. Find a church in your neighborhood. Don't be afraid. You know what I'm saying? You looking for the higher power? Go where the higher power is. You know what I'm saying? You're a person that's trying to get into repairing cars? Go to a mechanic shop.
This is the final question, but I'm not going to ask it. I'm not going to read it to you. I want you to read it, and then I want you to give your answer. No, hold my phone. I want you to read it out loud.
What does becoming a better man look like to you right now? What does becoming a better man look like to you right now? Me personally becoming a better man or better man in general? Me?
You, that's you.
Me. Oh, that's me. Ooh. See, they go that gut.
So what does it tell you? Not to answer the question?
No. Nah, what it looks to me right now is raising these young men and these young women I got, which is my children. You know what I'm saying? That's everything, man, for me. My kids. That's everything I do. Everything I do is for them. All these businesses I got is for them. So one day when they wake up, they want to do something. They don't got to go They don't got to go apply for nobody's business. You know what I'm saying? Daddy already did it for you. Just pick what you want to do. You want to rent the cars. You want to do videography. You want to do photography. You want to run somebody's podcast. You want to do 5 digital guys, digital marketing. You want to go with Uncle Ant and go do some CMOS. You want to go run a venue with Cousin Michelle. Listen, we got businesses for these kids, all right? This is what we doing it for. We're not doing it for ourselves. If we was doing it for ourselves, we'd be doing something else. Totally different. I know I would.
What would you be doing?
I'd be selling drugs. I told you that's how I started.
Yeah.
Why you think I'm so good at what I'm doing now? The only thing is I'm not doing drugs. I'm doing different stuff. I'm doing networking. You know what I'm saying? With the cars, my drugs is a car. You know what I'm saying? With digital marketing, my drugs is this wristband. You know what I'm saying? Where you tap on your phone and everything comes up. You know what I'm saying? Or when I'm doing CMOS with Platinum Farms 215. You know what I mean? Or I'm doing venues with Canvas.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
So your drug of choice is business ownership.
Business ownership. I'm hungry for it. I'm a savage when it comes to that. You know what I mean? What we investing in next? You know
We have a lot to do.
Yeah. What we investing in next? Shout out to the studio about to come into the building soon. You feel me? Like, come on.
So you know, it's been 30 minutes.
Facts.
And that went by fast.
Fast.
But I so appreciate you gracing us on the couch this evening.
Yeah, I appreciate
with your
you.
presence
I
and
appreciate
getting
you.
from behind the camera and just sharing yourself to the world. Because I'm selfish a little bit. I don't like to share, but
yeah, that's a fact.
You are a gift to the world. So I just wanted to make sure you are put in position to show and shine.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
So with that being said, 30 minutes with him is a wrap. So wait. You got to tell them where they can find you, give them information.
Okay. My bad. Yo, listen. My name Frenchy Rose, FRENCHY ROZAY, no underscore, no period, all one word. You can find me everywhere, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. You know what I mean? For all my business-minded individuals, holla at your boy, man. I'm around the building.
So they can find you just at, you're not going to shout out your businesses?
Oh, my businesses. Okay. If you need a rental car in the tri-state area, New Jersey, Delaware, Philadelphia, you can find me at 5scars.net. That's FIVESCARS.net. If you need to get a digital bracelet from me so you can stay tapped in with the, society and all that, share with your friends, that's at 5 Digital Guys. That's the number 5, digitalguys.com. And for the studio, the website is under construction right now, but you can find me on NBA Studio LLC on Instagram. And if you're trying to run a venue, you can find me at canvas_venue. You dig what I'm saying? If you're trying to get your health right, you can find me at Platinum Farm 215. You dig me? You can find me everywhere.
Clearly.
You know me? My folks in business is my business too. You hear me? Because I love them. And I love you.
Yeah, I love you back.
Facts.
So that is a wrap now.
We out.
All right.
All right.